everyone, so today we're going to the Bacchanal Buffet at the Caesar's Palace. It's considered to be one of the best, if not the best buffet on the entire Las Vegas Strip. Now they actually been closed for around a year due to COVID, but in recent months they actually reopened with a few changes. And with that change, there's more foods, dim sum carts, hot dog carts, stuff like that, so they sound so delicious. Anyways, I do need to let you know that if you're planning on going to the Bacchanal Buffet, reservations are highly recommended, mainly because they're completely booked out. For my party, we had to reserve at least 2 months in advance, so hopefully that helps you out. Anyways, that being said, I'm getting hungry, so let's go get some food. Hey guys, so I'm inside the Bacchanal Buffet and I have to say, this buffet is absolutely massive. There's a total of 9 different kitchens. Each kitchen has their own type of food, so there's so many for you to choose from. Not only that, I do have to say the price point wise, it's not the cheapest buffet on the strip. For a weekend dinner buffet, for one person, it came out to be around $74.99, so it's a little bit pricey, and in fact, in my opinion, I think they actually raised the price from last time, because last year when I came, they were actually a little bit cheaper. So hopefully with the price change, the food got better too. Anyways, with that being said, let's go get some food. As you know, if a buffet has seafood, you absolutely got to start off with seafood. And I got myself some crabs. As you know, they actually have cold crabs and hot crabs, which I'm actually really impressed by. And what I like about the crabs is that they actually have little incisions over here, which makes cracking them so much easier. As you see here, this little incision here, let's crack this. I'm terrible at cracking crab, but anyways. As you can see, we got the meat right here. Let's try it out. Oh, that was so good. Crab, silky, soft, a little bit sweet. Overall, not too bad. I actually like the hot one better, but it's still a very good crab. Grab some crab over here. Got some nice on the fork, and oh, that's some good crab. Now, aside from the crab, I also got this oyster looking thing. I think it's some cooked oyster with some chipotle sauce on something. I don't know, it looked nice, so I got it, so let's see how it tastes. Oh, it's actually pretty good. It's just, there's some heat to it. Ooh. It's pretty spicy, but overall, I actually quite like it. Now, I did want to get more seafood, but the line over there was just extremely long, so I'll have to go back later and get some. But meanwhile, I got some meat. Alright, so you've got some sausage here. Got the good sausage. Also got some brisket here, and it looks super juicy, so let's try it out. Oh, that brisket was amazing. Full fatty flavor, super soft and tender. Overall, that was a really good piece of brisket. I would say it is actually comparable to some of the barbecue shops that they have in Houston, Texas. Like, that brisket was amazing. As you know, if a buffet has Wagyu, you gotta get it. Now, I'm pretty sure this is American Wagyu, it's not Japanese Wagyu, but still, it's Wagyu, so let's see how it tastes. Not bad. Soft, tender, but it needs a little bit of seasoning to it, It's okay. I like the brisket a lot more though. Now you can't forget about the ribs, can we? This is a St. Louis style rib, and it actually looks pretty nice. That was just way too hard. It was super dry, super tough. That just wasn't good. It looked nice, but that was a bad rib. I think I just got a bad one. I don't know, but that just wasn't good at all. Let's try the ham though, because you know you can't go wrong with ham. And that's a good piece of ham. That was very flavorful, super soft, tender, very good. All right, guys, round 1 done. Time for round 2. Alright, I'm back. So for round 2, I decided to go Asian and get some Asian food. So I got an egg roll, bang bang shrimp, some lap choy, sushi, fried rice, and some skewer. I don't know what it is, but it's all type of Asian food and it does look pretty nice. But first off, let's try the lechon. As you see, a little bit of fatty piece of pork over here. Looks absolutely delicious. Let's give it a shot. Ooh, this is kind of tough to chew and it's pretty dry. I don't know if I like this. Flavor-wise, it's not bad. It's just, it's pretty tough to eat. Yeah. Fried rice is not bad. Seasoned well, flavorful. It has some sausage in it too. Overall, I really like the fried rice. It reminds me of what my mom used to make me too. As you know, if a buffet has sushi, you gotta try it. I have to say that sushi was actually pretty good. It's like close to restaurant quality sushi. You know, it's kind of warm, freshly made, and it tastes great. That was a good sushi. Let's try the bang bang shrimp. No, this one's actually pretty nice. Super crispy on the outside, a little bit sweet, a little bit savory. Shrimp inside, super tender, soft. I actually really like this. Now I did see roast duck and that's exactly what I got. As you can see, I got a fatty portion of the skin. It's glistening and juicy. Ooh, this looks amazing. Oh, that duck was so fatty, so juicy, full of flavor. Ooh, I think that's my favorite thing in this buffet so far. Tried the egg roll. It's okay. Maybe skip the egg roll. I also picked up the skewer looking thing and I don't really know what it is because the label wasn't there, but I think it's some type of pork too. I don't know. Let's give it a try. Oh, this is actually really good. Super tender, a little bit hard to chew though, but it's very flavorful, a little bit sweet too. This is actually quite enjoyable. But I wish they made it a lot easier to eat because I'm actually kind of scared to eat it on skewers, but nonetheless, it's still pretty good. Oh, they have a dim sum cart going around. Okay, my mistake, that was not a dim sum cart. Well, actually it was, but it was a dim sum cart for Japanese Wagyu hot dogs, as you can see all. That looks amazing. Now, I don't know if it's actual Japanese Wagyu, but that's what they call it, so let's give it a try. Wow, this is actually really flavorful. Oh man, they need to bring the cart back because I need more of these. Round 2 done, time for round 3. Now round 3 I decided to get some, pizza and pasta. And normally if I go to buffets I tell myself never to get pizza and pasta. But considering you're paying like $70, maybe close to $80 just for the buffet, you definitely gotta try the pizza and pasta. So first off, let's try the tortellini over here. See, it's stuffed with cheese. Not bad, quite flavorful. The tortellini skin is, I think, overcooked, but other than that, it's not a bad tortellini. Got a meatball too. Oh, this meatball is wonderful. Super soft, super tender, and has a whole bunch of flavor. I actually quite like this meatball. I might get more. I also got a pizza over here. This one's a truffle mushroom pizza. Doesn't it look so nice? Oh, and it's thick too. I can't wait to try it. Pizza's not bad. It's good. It's flavorful, but you don't really taste much of the truffle flavor, if any at all. You taste the spinach, you taste the mushroom, the cheese, but that's pretty much it. But still, it's not a bad pizza. I did see a taco station too. As you can see, they make fresh tacos. Now, what the one I got, I think was a carne asada. So let's give it a try. It's not bad by any means. Like, it's no tacos gordo, but it's actually a pretty good taco, I have to say. Aside from that, I also got a pan-seared whitefish, which, you know, actually looks really interesting to me. And when you actually use your fork to break it apart, it's actually super soft and falls apart so easily, as you can see right here. Let's give it a try. Oh, that was amazing. It has a little bit of a citrusy taste, flaky, moist, so tender and soft. That was a good fish. I don't know what fish it is. Is whitefish actually a fish? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's actually really good. Anyways, guys, that's it for round 3. Let's go get some more food. So for round 4, I decided to get some dishes that, you know, I haven't really tried, but I'm curious about. So I got sweet corn soup, coconut carrot gazpacho, and baba ganoush with some naan bread. So hopefully it tastes nice, guys. Now with that being said, first thing I want to try is the baba ganoush. So we're gonna get our pita bread, dip it in the baba ganoush, as you can see right here. Let's give it a taste. Oh, this is good. If y'all get a chance, definitely try the baba ganoush. This is absolutely flavorful and delicious. Now for you vegan or vegetarians out there, I did not forget y'all. I got the coconut carrot gazpacho. As you can see over here, tomatoes, some cheese, and a bread. So let's try a little bit of everything. Let's put it on the tomato. As you can, let's put it on the bread. And let's take a bite, shall we? I have to say, the toast itself, you know, it's whatever. You don't really need the toast. But the tomatoes over here is definitely the star of the dish. Tomatoes are so watery, juicy, moist, sweet, flavorful. They are excellent tomatoes. I don't know where I got these tomatoes, but they are so good. We also got some sweet corn chowder. Let's give this a try. Get a little bit of everything over here. We got some croutons, the sweet corn, the bacon, and let's go on in. Oh, this sweet corn is a banger. Like, I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting to have some sort of heat source in it. Like, as you know, the sweet corn soup is a little bit thick, a little bit sweet, and a little bit savory. But it works together quite nicely. Then you got the bacon, which is crispy. You got the croutons, a little bit crispy too. Overall, it gives a nice crunch to the whole sensation. But the main star here is definitely the heat. Ooh, whatever heat they put in, you could definitely feel like it's not a small heat either. It's tingling on the back of your throat. Ooh, this is a nice heat. All right, guys, so I'm 4 plates down, and you know, I am absolutely stuffed. I really wanted to get the dim sum to eat, but you know, I just don't see it. I asked the server, they said they were pushing around the dim sum cart slowly, so they were supposed to come by, but I never saw the dim sum carts, so I'm really bummed out by that because I really want to try the sumai, the dumplings, and all the other dim sum that they have to offer. But anyways, I guess it's time for dessert. time for dessert, and look what I got. I got a whole mix of a whole bunch of different items. Oh, don't they look so amazing? Now, I don't know what a lot of these items are because, I don't know, I've never seen them before. But this one looks actually really interesting. Like, doesn't this look like a pot of dirt? That's amazing. So, it's supposed to be chocolate, Oreo chocolate, and some mint taste too. I don't know. But, let's give it a try. Oh, that is chocolatey, but it is so good. From the chocolate crumbs to the bottom of the chocolate, I don't know what kind of chocolate it is, but overall it pairs really well together. Now the top of the leaf is actually a mint leaf. It's a real mint leaf. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was like going to be made out of sugar or something, but I was surprised, but it pairs so well together. Oh, this is good. Very sweet, but very good. Next up, what I found was really creative is this sunny side up egg, but as you know, it's not actually an egg, but it's actually a dessert. So this yellow thing in the middle is actually mango, and the side is supposed to be vanilla. So that's a nice combination. Let's give it a try. Let's break the mango apart, get some vanilla as you can see over here. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that is good. Not too sweet like the chocolate pot or chocolate flower pot earlier, but this one's actually really good. Subtle flavor, a little bit of sweetness, but intense mango flavor. This is actually really nice. Next up is a strawberry shortcake. So I'm pretty sure all of you guys know what a strawberry shortcake tastes like, but let's just see how the Bacchanal version tastes. Not bad. Also strawberry, really fresh. Has a lot of strawberry syrup though. You don't really taste the shortcake flavor, if any, whatsoever, but it's still not a bad dessert. Alright, next up we got this rice looking box. Like, look at this cute box. It looks like an Asian delivery box. Who would have thought to put food in here? And nonetheless, it's dessert too. So it's supposed to be sticky mango rice pudding or something like that. So let's give it a try. Ooh, the rice is very hard, but let's see if we can scoop some up. The mango is not bad, but the rice, I think the rice is a little bit too hard. I'm not a fan of this one. I also got a mini donut just for the kicks of it, and to my surprise, it's actually pretty warm, and I think it's filled with something too, as you can see over here. So let's take a bite. Oh, that was pretty good. Donut itself, lightly crisp on the outside, super soft and fluffy on the inside. It's super soft and fluffy. Plus there's a little bit of chocolate filling too. I actually like this. This is actually really enjoyable. Not bad. Oh my god, the dim sum cart is finally here. Let's go get some dim sum. So I'm actually really happy we finally got our dim sum after like 1 hour and a half of waiting, but it's finally here. So what it basically consists of is it's 3 different items in one little dim sum steamer basket. So you get a sumai, a hagao, and also a dumpling too. All of which looks really nice. That being said, let's get to eating. First things first, let's try the sumai because I've been waiting ages for this one. So let's see how it tastes. Sumai is actually very good, very juicy and flavorful. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's glistening with juice all over. Shrimp is nice and bouncy too. Overall, this is a very good sumai. I'm impressed, Bacchanal. Next up, we have this hagao, and as you can see, there is still steam coming from it. Oh man, let's see how it tastes. The hagao, it was okay, not as good as the sumai. It was still flavorful and soft and tender, but it's just, you know, you had better at other places. Like, this isn't really that good of a hagao, but it's not bad for a dim sum at a buffet. For last dim sum they give in the steamer basket is a dumpling, although it looks like a soup dumpling. I'm not sure because there's some soup leaking out of it, so I don't know if it's a soup dumpling or just a regular dumpling. I'm not sure, but let's find out together. Oh, that was amazing. That was definitely a soup dumpling. Inside it just was filled with a whole bunch of juices. Oh man, that was crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be that good. Inside, from a bit into it, I was expecting the dumpling to be dry, you know, not too much of a soup dumpling. But once you bit into it, a burst of pork flavor just rushes into your mouth. Ooh. That was very good. I'm actually really impressed. Alright guys, I am absolutely stuffed. I can't eat any more food. I just had way too much, you know. I need to go back to the hotel and get some rest. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. So after going to the Bacchanal Buffet, I have to say, my experience there was absolutely phenomenal. Everything from the service, the staff, the food, the quality, everything was just also top notch. Plus they had so many variety of foods for you to choose from. All of which were so good, although there's some that needed help, some that are okay, but for the majority of the foods, they were spectacular. Now I do have to let you know the price point is going to be expensive. I think it's the second most expensive buffet on the strip. So you know, it is pricey. I mean, it's $70, around $70 without tax or tip. So you know, it is going to be a pricey meal. But with that being said, you know, in my opinion, I think it's absolutely worth it. I mean, would you rather spend that money gambling and lose it all, or have one of the best meals possible at a buffet? I think that's a no-brainer. Plus the Bacchanal Buffet is still, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best buffet on the strip. I mean, it totally blows out everything else. So definitely do give it a try. But anyways guys, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun filming it. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also do like this video because it'll help out the engagement. And with that being said, I'll see y'all later.